I just had a book release and it flopped. It flopped, failed, fumbled, all the F words. I know exactly why. Hi everybody, I'm Megan, your favorite indie author homegirl, and today we're going to talk about that flop. Why it flopped, how we're going to maybe try to unflop it, if it can be unflopped. A large part of why this did not go as planned is that I've previously dealt with imposter syndrome. Let me just be very clear, there is no imposter here. But it took some time and some work to get there mentally and realize that, one, I'm in control. No one else is in control of these timelines but me. And I can make it what I want it to be. I think taking that pressure off of myself has really helped. And it's just kind of like I can take a deep breath. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to take a step back, do things right so we don't have to do them twice. Bars. My book, Season of Rain, is book 1 of the Kerrigan Sisters series. There's 4 sisters, so there'll be 4 books. And this originally launched November 15th while I was in Vegas at Author Nation. Not the best of timing, that was not intentional, but I had already pushed the pre-order back once, and I can't afford to risk losing my pre-orders again. I've done that like twice before now. You get the privileges back, and sometimes you can get them back early if you ask really nicely. But why would I want to put myself in that predicament if I don't have to? Plus, those pre-order privileges are going to come in handy into 2025. The biggest question I see after somebody has already kind of messed up something is, can I fix it? In this case, can I recover from this flopped book launch? Not really. I can simply pick up the marketing from this point on, because there are plans and processes that you really should have in place leading up to your launch, during your launch, and afterwards. I can't say what would have been. All I have is my current results. Even if I had a chance to do it over again, that does not mean that my results would be any different or better for that matter. I just know the effort that I need to put in up front. What I can do is move ahead with a solid plan, or solid as I can get it. Personally, my organization is more chaos than anything. I'm getting better, and that is definitely something that I'm going to conquer in 2025, and that is creating a plan that I can duplicate over and over again. The issue that I find myself in a lot of the times is I'm starting over from scratch, starting a new pen name, starting a new book, and you can't build a career like that. There are things that I know on a fundamental level that I simply do not do, and I can't give you a reason why I don't do them, other than self-sabotage. And we are not doing the self-sabotage in 2025. We're not going to do it. I feel like every book needs a 3-part marketing strategy. A 3-part marketing strategy that's kind of multi-layered, if you will. You have your pre-launch. So this is all of the marketing plans that you do before the book itself even launches. So you may have it in a pre-order status. You may be sending out samples. Or if you have a prequel, you may be doing all of that work before the book actually comes out. So there's a time frame for that. There's the 30 days within your launch window. Some people say 60, 90. I'm saying 30. 30 days of hitting it hard within your launch month. Afterwards is where you kind of have the multi-layers of 60-day, 90-day, 180 days. And review, process, pivot if necessary. After that, I always fumble on what happens before the launch. And that is because I'm a little bit chaotic with my launches. While I may have been sitting on the idea for a while, when I push that button, it's not very organized. It's not very organized, but I'm working on that. I'm getting better at that. Going into 2025, we need structure. We need to stretch the limits of our creativity and really lock in. So that's my thing for 2025. We're locked in, okay? Starting with this solid marketing plan. Now, in my next video, I will go over the details of all of the different things I'm going to do with this plan for this specific book. And then the plan, once I identify these things in my process of this is what I need to have up front at this stage, that stage, the next stage, then I will go back and do that for my other books. I want to make sure that I have a solid plan before I continue writing anything new. I am going to continue writing. I'm not going to publish anything new until I can really until I can really work on this plan, because I think that will streamline my launches and make things a lot easier for me and less overwhelming. I wasn't thrilled about this launch, and that was a big reason why I didn't tell anybody about it. I had my cousin, my friend, and my dad all say something like, you published a book and you didn't say anything. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything because I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't comfortable with all the loose ends that I had going on, and that's completely on me. Because as we all know, you either do the work or it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure, and that's not what we're on. We're all about success, and we're focusing on the things that are positive and going to push us into the future of progress. I like alliteration. Now, I'm a free girly. I like to maximize my free. And with that being said, I'm going to lean into all of my free marketing options before I even second glance at paid options. I don't feel like my business or my royalties are at a stage where I need to be paying for anything. So, like I said, that's where I will start. First, with Facebook groups. There are a lot of bookish Facebook groups out there, so I'm going to review the ones that I'm currently in, see if there are any others that may be a better fit, and start posting there. Currently, the book is only 99 cents, and I am willing to give it away for free at this point because it is just an introduction to the rest of the sisters. That's my initial plan. Now, 99 cents will not be the permanent price. That is going to go up at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Again, that's all part of my marketing plan, my marketing strategy, and being an indie author. I have the choice of being able to change things on a dime if I need to. And then the other 3 are going to kind of be layered. So I really only need, I'm going to say 40 unique pieces of content. And that's going to be a mixture of like stills, videos, maybe voiceovers. My plan is to bulk create my content and then use those interchangeably between TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. I took a Pinterest class at the Vegas convention, and I've always had like a little light dabbling of interest in Pinterest. Not enough to really make a move or do anything on it, but I'm at that point now, I feel. Long tail marketing at this stage is what I'm doing because I've already launched. Now, ideally, I would say you probably want like what, 6 months of excitement, of drum up, of before the release. But I'm having a difficult time making my brain work like that. What's coming up in future videos? Well, I'm going to detail all of the things I'm going to do for my marketing plan. We're going to talk about my 2025 publishing predictions, my 2025 planning for my own author career, and that's all I've got so far. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, follow, like, share, hit any notification thingy you see so that you can know when I post. I promise you, this is publishing tea that you need. My whole goal, point, and purpose of this channel is to share. I see a lot of misinformation being shared out in the publishing industry. You can't really complain about the voices speaking to the masses if you're not going to also speak up. So that's kind of where I am with things right now. I'm excited to elevate, and I'm excited to have you all witness that elevation and come along in the process. So, all right, bye.